Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Finding some room at the 25. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and front and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offense.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass caught. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
In the red area, it's Daniels. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They bring him down to the 41. The return team does a solid job there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Johnson. And bulldozing his way through. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Collins. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, enough for a first down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes a nice move there.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and goal for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Pass caught. Can he get in? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. It's Collins. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. They're going to run it. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The Gators offense retakes the field. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
There's the handoff.
Well, a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
First down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. It's a shotgun run ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
They're trying to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back to pass. It's Collins. Snags the quick throw. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like LSU has the first down. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Hey, it's 1st and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to scramble. Throws it away. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Can't connect in the long pass. He caught it, but was out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. And he'll be brought down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Try and muscle for the first down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
They'll try a pass here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. To the air. It's leg way. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 20. The 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Collins. Takes a quick grab. He's stopped with the 45, but that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
A gain makes it second and medium. On the run, it's Johnson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Will he score here? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They move into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Collins. Makes the catch, but the throw hit out of the field of play, incomplete. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job at dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Sampson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
To throw, it's Collins. He pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff to the right side. Fights through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And in first down, they go right back to him. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Gators offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. No press here. The defense backing away. They'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. He's running out of time here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Breaks free. Had a lot of time back there. Now throws it to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Kicking team out for the PAT try. I'm going to convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? That run moves the ball across the 40.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Collins. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Set up for the PAT. The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. That LSU offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. You break him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they'll give it to the back. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Collins. And he finds his target. He has the first. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. And by the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tackled there by the defense. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. It's a start for the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Catch made down inside the 20. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he'll just get rid of it.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And, man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee, end this game, and advance in the playoff.
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. First down here for this offense. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.